Good night, everyone. So, closing down on this one point on the building blocks to marriages, what we're talking about today, communication. One of the important elements to communicating is being able to have active communication. What do I mean about active communication? For example, if you and your husband are speaking, talking, communicating, and let's take your husband is speaking to you, right? And we are on our cell phones and we're texting and we're on Instagram and WhatsApp or whatever. You're not really paying 100% attention to what he is saying. Or if your spouse is talking to you and you're watching TV, or if you engage in writing, or you engage in another conversation with somebody else in the house. Not only is that disrespectful, you are not actually paying attention to the conversation so that you can respond based on what your spouse has said to you. So, active communication, active listening is best. When you're talking about something important, put everything else aside. Put on a cell phone, come off the social media, no television, no distraction, and give your spouse his undivided attention. Give them your undivided attention. That is respectful, and also you will be able to get more done. You will be able to understand what each person is saying. Another thing too is when you are communicating with your spouse, particularly us ladies, if your husband says something to you and you do not like it, this the rolling eyes, sucking your teeth, turning your back, no. That is disrespectful. It is not positive communicating. Actually, it can cause arguments and disputes. So, to avoid mishearing and misunderstanding what your spouse has said, the best thing to do, I would say, is you find a quiet spot in the house, you sit down, and face to face, that's the best way, and you discuss and you talk, not shout. Don't use you always do this, and you always do that. Listen and be in a position to give your spouse the undivided attention that your relationship needs. So pay attention to your body language, your facial expressions, because all those things, although they are not verbal, they are forms of communicating which can either impact your relationship negatively or positively. There is no way that two people can be together in a marriage and not have active and effective communication. So if you're lacking in that area as one of the building blocks to your marriage, then you need some kind of help. There's a lot of material out there on YouTube, your pastor, counseling, but I don't advise married people taking advice from unmarried people because they ain't married and they don't know what it is to be married. Okay? So enjoy your evening. God bless. Until tomorrow.